There you have it. Taranaki with a 9-point victory. They move on into the semifinal round. Bukas po yan when they take on the Jets. Carlo, Tuffin was good. He had some timely hits. Marcel Jones was solid, but I am an instant fan of this guy, Deron Raukawa. Grabe pinakita nito, Carlo.
Alam mo, Magoo, basta Rokawa magaling. Kaya naman galit na galit sa kanya si Sakuragi because, he was so good in this particular ball game. 28 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. He had a couple of uncharacteristic turnovers, a couple of lousy turnovers off inbound passes. But all in all, an outstanding performance for the Taranaki Mountainairs. The big difference was that they had two superstars in Rokawa and Marcel Jones, while itong Franklin Bulls all had to rely on Kelman Poto at the end of that ball game kasi naubusan na ng bala si Isaac Davidson. We were talking about Davidson and his hot shooting in the first half, but he was well defended here in the second half.
17 points ng first half yun. Ang nadagdag na lang niya, 7 points na lang pagdating ng second half. Pero yung Rukawa, Carlo, my favorite sequence was siya yung halos single-handedly nag-spearhead nung breakaway to push that lead back up to 10. My favorite sequence, runs up the ball, right quarter court, fakes a pass, iniwan siya ng depensa, takes the leisurely three, bang!
May kasama pang foul.
Yun, matindi doon.
That was a big shot from Deron Rokawa for sure. But for me, the fact that they were able to overcome that 9-0 start in the third quarter by the Franklin Bulls, courtesy of Marcel Jones and how he shot his team back into the ball game. Ang dami niyang 3-point shots na pinakawalan in that third quarter. Very important just to keep their heads above water. Nakalamang ng konti itong Bulls, but quickly Jones turned it around and that, led to the show na pinagay nitong si Deron Rokawa that led to them regathering their bearings and then picking up this win.
9 of 26 yung naging total 3-point shooting para sa Taranaki. Nakalabin isang tres pa nga actually. Etong kalaban nilang Franklin Bulls, but 3 of those 9 triples courtesy of our boy, etong si Ken Tuffin.
Nasaktan pa itong si Ken Tuffin, no? Nasiko yata sa tagiliran in the third quarter, right when the Franklin Bulls were going into that 9-0 run, but thankfully he was able to return a game, was able to can a 3-point shot, and yung nakikita mo sa kanya, yung pagkabuwis buhay nitong si Ken Tuffin, you saw him falling on the floor a couple of times, just making sure that a body will be there to try and contest for the possession. That is exactly why he got 26 minutes in this ball game. Even though he only picked up 3 field goals, his importance goes way beyond stats. That is what he gives to this team, that defensive tenacity. He is their defensive glue for me, at least in that 1-2-3 position. Kaya niyang bantayan lahat. He was limited in the minutes that he played late in the game. I think Coach Doug Courtney wanted a bigger lineup somehow kasi nga grabe yung nilaro nitong si Kelman Poto in that third and fourth quarter of action. But definitely a great performance still from Kenneth Tuffin. 9 points, a couple of rebounds, 1 steal in the ball game.
And so the semifinal matchups are set. It is going to be the lowest seeded Canterbury Rams taking on the top seeded Otago Nuggets. And then, of course, etong Taranaki Mountainairs will be taking on the second-seeded Manawatu Jets. That is all going down tomorrow. Yung game po ng Taranaki will be at 3:30 in the afternoon Manila time. 3:15, of course, will bring you the pregame show. And I think, Carlo, they are ready right now in New Zealand, or they're just about ready. As Ken Tuffin's still taking some pictures here.
Yep, we will be getting the opportunity to take on Ken Tuffin.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
How's it going?
We're just waiting to get Ken Tuffin on the screen right now. Had a big performance with 9 points. I'm sure that he is eager to celebrate with the rest of his teammates. Nasabi na nga natin, their top performers, si Deron Rokawa and Marcel Jones. That was a big performance in the fourth quarter as well, picking up 27 points. So yung scoring, Magoo, napaka-importante for the Airs. And I talked about how they needed to be efficient with their scoring. They did exactly that throughout the ball game. 36 of 68 from the field for a total of 52%. Samantala, 43% lang for the Franklin Bulls. That was the key to the victory, and that is why they're heading into the top 4.
So bukas nga po will be the semi-final round. 1-game trophy lang din po yan, just like this one. And it is going to be a huge task once again. Hopefully the momentum from this victory carries over to that one tomorrow.
I think
Ken, are you ready?
Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. He's ready.
Ken, you had some timely hits, but as Carlo mentioned earlier, looked like you got hurt early in that third quarter. How is that? Anything wrong so far?
Apparently, so you got some tangly hits earlier, and you got hurt in the third quarter. How was that?
It was just a physical game, it's playoffs, so that's to be expected. I'm just happy that we came out with the win as a team, and we'll look after the bodies and prepare for tomorrow's game.
Ken, a quick turnaround for you, just a few hours of rest before you play again. We saw you sacrificing your body out there, diving for loose balls. Will we expect the same kind of intensity for your semifinal matchup tomorrow?
So that was a quick turnaround for you, and you don't have a lot of rest until your next game. You're taking quite a lot of hits. Will we be expecting the same kind of intensity for the next game?
Of course, it's playoffs now. It's win or go home. So we just have to look after our bodies tonight, prepare for tomorrow, watch some scout videos on the other team, and we'll be okay.
Aside from supporting you for all the way from Manila and all over the Philippines, Ken, I think your point guard, Rukawa, gained a lot of fans today with that performance. Talk about your point guard.
So a lot of fans from Philippines and stuff have seen your games, and as a point guard, could you repeat that again? Sorry.
Ask about Rukawa, the point guard.
So they're asking about Rukawa, the point guard.
Yeah, Deron Rukawa. He finished in the mythical 5. He's a really good point guard. He found me today with my open shot, so it's really credit to him. We have a really great team all around. That's it. We'll just continue to build on it, and we'll look forward to tomorrow's game.
Ken, just before we let you go, a lot of Filipinos watching live, just a message for them. Maybe ask them to watch the game tomorrow as you meet the Jets for the semifinals.
So just before we let you go, there are a lot of fans from the Philippines, and they would just like a quick message before you let us go.
Thank you guys for support. Sana keep safe in po kayo. See you soon, and God bless. Go Mountainairs.
Congratulations and good luck tomorrow in the semifinals. Maraming salamat.
Congratulations and good luck for tomorrow's semifinals.
Thank you, then, ate.
No problem.
And repping, of course, the FEU Tamaraos, Ken Tuffin all the way in New Zealand, still flashing those horns, still hoping that he could, finish out his collegiate career, his collegiate stint in the UAAP this coming season.
So what a ball game we have just witnessed, and simula pa lang to ng mga hatid sa atin ng Smart Sports, Carlo. Bukas semifinals, mas matinding matchup ay hatid sa atin ng Smart.
And it will be an interesting battle between the Jets and the Airs. We all know that the top 2 is favored to meet in the finals. But if you look at the team standings, Magoo, dikit-dikit talaga yung mga naging ending, yung mga win-loss records ng mga koponan in the top 5 even. Only 1 win separated the top seed from the 5th seed. So anything could happen. As we said, there is a lower-ranked squad, a 7th seed in the Rams, making it into the Final Four. So even though underdogs yung Taranaki Mountainairs, for sure, they will be battling to make it into the finals tomorrow.
So bukas na nga po yung semifinals na yan. It is going to be 1 versus 7. The Nuggets versus the Rams. And then yung pinakaabangan natin, 3:30 ulit ng hapon ng tip-off, 3:15. Hatid na natin sa inyo ang lahat ng ating dapat subaybayan. Dito po yan, syempre, as the Mountaineers of Taranaki will be taking on the Manawatu Jets. Live pa rin natin matututukan yan dito sa Facebook page ng Smart Sports. Maraming salamat sa inyo pagtutok.